You guys, I found the best Black Friday deal ever. You guys are not gonna believe it was a steal, man. Now, the thing about it is, there's no exchanges, no returns, but the good thing is, I got a lifetime warranty.
Really?
The best Black Friday deal that I ever found. Me and my wife today got married on a Black Friday 5 years ago. And one of the main reasons was it was like thousands of dollars cheaper than to get it on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna do it on a Sunday, but then we had church on Sundays, and it was just a super sweet deal. So yeah, Thanksgiving we spent it at the church decorating, and then
mind you, we planned this wedding in what, like a few months?
Yeah,
three,
like
4 months.
Exactly. Yeah, we got married. I proposed to her on her birthday, which is in June, and then we got married in November 11/27.
But we didn't start planning till like 2 months before the actual wedding.
Yeah, so it was we wanted to.
It was really spontaneous.
Yeah, I was like, you know what, girl? We ain't wasting no time. Let's get married. We ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. It was like pretty much like, I know you the one. Why we gonna keep playing games? And we wanted to wait. We wanted to like do a big old extravagant wedding and stuff like that. And the way I wanted to do things, I wanted to go. Her dad had already left to Mexico, and started a ministry over there. And I wanted to go. We were supposed to go visit him. And when I went to go visit him, I was gonna ask for his daughter's hand in marriage, and do things, just a traditional way. And so we're delaying, you know what I'm saying? And her uncle, Alex, I told him what I wanted to do. He was like, why don't y'all just get married? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might as well be married. And this and that. And I was like, well, look, I want to go. I'm waiting until we go to Mexico next year. And I want to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage. Whoop-de-woo. And he's like, nah, bro. He's like, if you know God is calling you to marry her, you need to just be obedient. It sounds like you're trying to run around the bush and beat around the bush. And I was like, nah, bro, I want to marry her. I know I do. I already proposed to her, all right? But we wanted to wait. But it was just confirmation, man. I mean, like, I had prayed, God, give me a sign. If this is a girl that you want me to marry, show me. And she was in my dreams. So many things that was like, kind of like not.
I never left. I was there the whole time. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
That was your sign.
Yeah. It was just confirmation. I knew that God wanted us to be married.
Yeah.
And that this was God's will and God's plan for our lives. And it was just crazy, leading up to that point. But I was like, you know what? Let's not waste no time. We can try to plan for an extravagant wedding and get married 5 years from now.
Which is today.
But now we decided
2020 pandemic, coronavirus.
Yeah, so we just we didn't plan for long. Like I said, we got engaged in June.
Not only that, but the years went by so fast. We didn't think it was gonna be this fast. Well, you said whether do renew our vows and do like our dream wedding or whatever.
Yeah, so that's another thing.
Or we'll go to our dream honeymoon, which we had already
that's
planned.
The other thing. So I had told her, so for our honeymoon, we went to Cancun, right, 5 years ago. And then tomorrow, we're flying out to Cancun, which is cool. But we had originally, she had said, I want you to take me to Europe. And y'all know Europe's expensive. You know what I'm saying? Europe ain't no, cheap thing. It's going to be expensive. So
we're going to be out there for 2 weeks.
I say, you know what? On our 5th year anniversary, and I just kind of blurted it out. You know how we say things sometimes just, like, yeah, girl, in 10 years from now, yeah, I got you. Well, I told her on our 5th year anniversary, girl, I'm going to take you to Europe for your dream honeymoon.
I didn't forget that.
Mm-mm. She didn't, so
I held him accountable.
So she was like, it's our 50th anniversary, woo-de-woo. And I was like, all right. So we bought the tickets. We had planned the trip.
Hi.
Hi.
Baby boy.
Beautiful baby.
What
So-
are you doing?
We're recording. Say hi. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
All right. Go over there, puppy.
Go away. Love you.
So, we had booked a trip to Europe, and we're supposed to spend like 9 days out there. And then the coronavirus, it got real. Yeah, we had to cancel our trip. Thank God we got our money back, but they closed down the borders. This is when, Europe was closing their borders. Everybody was closing their borders. And I was like, bro, this sucks. We're supposed to be going to Europe to celebrate our 5th year anniversary. We're supposed to upgrade our rings and renew our vows. So many things that, that didn't go as planned. Everything happens for a reason. We weren't able to, but yeah, man, 5 years being married, statistically, and I remember when we were doing premarital counseling, the pastor was telling us that most marriages don't make it within the first 5 years. People get divorced, and it's crazy because we were almost a statistic.
Yeah.
We could have been a statistic,
Yeah.
and marriage is forever. And I knew when I proposed to her, I knew how serious it was. She knew when she said yes to the proposal, how serious it was, that it's like, hey, and we both talked about it, it's like, this is forever. You know what I'm saying? We finna be old. I just always knew that we ain't gonna be like no Kim Kardashian being married for 72 hours or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna get married, it's por vida. You know what I'm saying? You clicked in for life, girl.
I mean, that's the way God intended marriage to be. It's like a one-time decision, but it's for a lifetime. It's a lifetime decision. And yeah, it's not easy. We've been through a lot during these 5 years. We learned a lot about each other. We learned a lot about the kids. When we got married, I already had my 2 boys, so it was kind of hard in the beginning getting used to having a man, not only around my kids, but like actually giving him permission and trusting him with my boys and letting him discipline them and teach them, just do everything for them, like be their dad, because they never had one. So it was a beautiful yet a little stressful and overwhelming thing, but at the end it worked out. I mean, like I said, it was kind of hard to have him there around my boys all the time and like just getting after them, because I mean the boys were a little crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
Look
back
at Julian's
then
face.
I mean, they're still a little crazy now, right? They're boys, but
So for those of y'all who don't know, because on the Q&A,
we didn't really get into
we kind of wanted to
detail.
touch basics, but not really go into too many details.
Yeah.
But it says we've been together for 7 years, married for 5, but then we have a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 3-year-old, a soon-to-be 12-year-old, and a 3-year-old. So, yeah, so
obviously, like the 13-year-old and the 11-year-old are not biologically his.
but they're mine. And even like coworkers and everybody that knows me, people on Facebook, people that follow me or know me probably would be like, what? If you don't know already. But I never tell anybody, oh, I got 2 stepsons and a biological son. I just say I got 3 boys. I've been raising them, you know what I'm saying, since they were 6 and 5 years old. Now they're 13 and about to be 12. Those are my boys, you know what I'm saying? I've been raising them. I love them like they're my own. To me, I wish that their biological father would let me change their last name so that they can just have my last name, because those are my boys. I never ever call them my stepsons, and it sounds weird even saying that. Like, to me, I always just say I got 3 boys, and a couple people know, but really a lot of people, like, they don't even know. My dad wasn't in my life, so I learned how to be a man on my own. I didn't, nobody taught me. My mom tried the best she could, but I pretty much didn't know. I let the streets tell me what a man was. And so I didn't have a father figure in my life. The only one that was my grandpa, and he was real strict. He was on me all the time, you know. And at the time, I was like, "Why you hate me so much, Grandpa?" Because my grandpa would always be like, "Hey, don't do this." Hey, it was just always
Getting after you.
getting after me. You know what I'm saying? And that translated into, well, now when we decided to be together, we started dating and stuff like that, and the boys were around, and then we got engaged, got married, we moved into each other. Well, we moved in with each other, and this was our first time really like, oh snap, we're a family now, right? And then I didn't know how to be a dad, so the main thing I went to was, "Hey, don't do this. Hey, what? Why are you doing that? Why?" And it was just the same thing. The only father figure that I had, the way, and rest in peace, I love my grandpa so much. And looking back, you know, I know he was harder on me than everybody else because everybody else had dads. All my other cousins, their dads were in their lives. And me and my little cousin Bougie, both of us, our father wasn't around, so he was the hardest on me and him. But it was good intentions. He was just trying to, you know, to get us to behave. He was just showing tough love, you know. That's all it was. And so that's automatically that was my go-to. I'm like, well, I don't know what it's like to be a dad. Now all of a sudden, by the time we're married, like 7 and 6 years old, I'm like, I don't, you know, don't do this, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, I still be doing it. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm just, you know, we got married. We were young. You know what I'm saying? I was 25. She was 23. And we met when I was 23. She was just turned 21. And now I'm 30 years old.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I feel like an old man,
kidding.
bro. When I hit 30, I'm like,
man.
wow.
30
I mean,
to 20.
we're still young. You know what I'm saying? We're still young, but it's
Yeah.
just like looking back as a kid. I remember I was like, I can't wait till I'm 18. I'm gonna go to the club. I was like 10 years old saying this stuff.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the club and woo. And then now I couldn't wait to be an adult. And now that I'm an adult, I'm like, bro, I wish I'd go back and be a kid again.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're young. Like I said, we got married. I was 25. She was 23, and we didn't know what to do. You know, both of us come from broken homes,
families,
broken
yeah.
families. The father not being we didn't see successful marriages.
Yeah.
Neither one of us growing up. So we kind of just were thrown into the lion's den and had to figure it out. And so we made a lot of mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And we're still making mistakes trying to figure this thing out. But one thing that we made a commitment before God, before our family and friends, before everybody, is that, you know, no matter how hard it gets, we're going to be together through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And we've been through thick and thin.
Mm-hmm.
We've been through, well, actually, literally, I was thin, now I'm thick. You know what I'm saying? No.
Me too.
Yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I wasn't even thinking about that. That's crazy. But we've been through a lot, but it's been, thank God, all glory to God, 5 years later.
Yeah.
We're still standing. The devil try to come in between, try to steal, kill, and destroy our marriage, our family, everything that God was doing in our lives. But thank God, what the enemy intends for evil, God will turn for good.
Amen.
And even though we've been through a lot, I'm so grateful, so blessed that another year of being married, we made it through. And that goes like they say, you know, marriages usually fail within the first 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It's the highest divorce rate. And it's not like, okay, you guys made it past that point, everything's peachy from here on out. We're at 5 years now, but we still learning, we're still trying, and we still gotta keep pushing forward. But I know that this is the woman that God made for me, and I'm super blessed, super grateful.
Me too.
Try not to cry, but I'm just super grateful that, you know, God blessed me with a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, a beautiful family. It's something that I always wanted, and it's just we're gonna have to cut this video. We're gonna have to cut this video. I'm just grateful because I never saw myself having a family. I always wanted one, but I always thought, ever since I became a man, that I'm gonna be a player for life. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn it, Jay-Z. You know Yeah, but I'm a player for life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought, and I was just like, I'm gonna be.
You retire your jersey for me, babe.
I retired the jersey. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I really was like, man, I'm just gonna live my life and just be a ladies' man all my life, and that's what my dad did, and
That's not what the Lord wanted.
and
for
it was
you,
like a
babe.
generational curse. But thank God, because like I'm so grateful that I actually I have a family now. I got kids, and I'm in their lives, and I'm a part of their lives, and just it's a big, huge blessing just having a family, and I'm super grateful for it. And so
So that's your black deal for it. Yeah, that's your.
to me that's the best Black Friday deal that I ever got. And I know it was a long story long. I'm sorry, but Black Friday, you know what I'm saying? It's Black Friday right now. Everybody's probably posting about, oh, look what I found. Look what I found. Man, I got this 2 TVs for $200. But to me, the best Black Friday deal was marrying this thing right here.
Babe,
Again,
stop.
I know, it's no returns, no exchange policy, but I got a lifetime warranty, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna be with me for the rest of my life.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you, God. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was the best deal. We were talking about it last night because, it's 5 years ago today we got married on a Black Friday. But yeah, to this day I haven't got a better deal since, and I'm just super grateful. So here's to hopefully we look back on this video when we're on our 10th year anniversary and 25th anniversary, and don't worry. We still going to Europe. Hopefully 2021, these, coronavirus fades away, hopefully. But God willing, we'll be able to go to our honeymoon, and I'll be able to give her dream honeymoon that she wanted to go on.
Yay.
We'll be able to upgrade our rings, renew our vows, and have a small ceremony with our friends and family and stuff like that. But God willing. So anyways.
Let's wrap this up so we can go eat some pozole.
Yeah, so it's the day after Thanksgiving. That's another sweet thing about our anniversary is that it's right after Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And so we're about to go to her grandma's house and eat pozole, you know what I'm saying? Some leftover food. So, yeah, anyways. Peace. God bless you guys.